Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is a presentation for database design and development of Corona Spot. And for your information, the company that we choose is from Kulim Kedah, known as Vision Enterprise. And the database system for the company is Selling System. Our group consists of 5 members, that is Ayuni Binti Zamri, the database analyst, Norhafiza Binti Hasram, the database developer, Syifa Fatihah Binti Mohamad Nasharudin, the database designer, Nurul Hani Binti Adnan, the database administrator, and lastly, Nurfarah Idayu Binti Mohamad Fauzi, the project manager. Introduction. The current system for this company is they are using system manual receipt to write the bill, to keep the bill. They use a manual system where they do business records in a book. Next, the manager will write the bill on the book receipt. Then, the manager will generate the report from the book receipt for company reference and decision making. In addition to generate report, the employees will use a written bill on book receipt. This current system may occur some difficulties to save data systematically. Here, we can see the system process. From the start, the customer can browse for the product. If the customer decided to buy the product, the customer will make an order. Then, they will have to pay for the order that they made. Next, the order is made and packed, and the customer details is copied on a parcel or box for delivery. Then the order is received by the customer. But if the customer decided not to buy the product, they just can cancel the order.
Company background. Vision Enterprise was established on 25 November 2015. Operating located at number 43, Jalan Makmur 5, Taman Symphony 09600, Lunas, Kedah. The owner of Vision Enterprise is Nur Yusna binti Mat Yusof, 52 years old. There are 3 workers under this company, which are Nazratul Aina binti Mohamad Nasharudin as a marketing manager, Mohamad Yusma bin Mat Yusof and Shakir bin Mazuki as the operator of the production of the products. Vision Enterprise started the business by producing curry paste under the brand 7 Use. The curry paste produced by this company divided into 2, which are Paste Kari Utara chicken or beef and Paste Kari Utara fish, shrimp, squid, crab. The company's products received a JAKIM Halal certification on 1 June 2018. This is company organization chart.
Problem statement. The company promotes sales using a variety of mediums. Social media such as Facebook, WhatsApp and Instagram are among the mediums that most commonly used by the publics to promote their products. Besides that, they also use the method of selling in the area of food exposed and by promoting mouth-to-mouth sales to receive any orders for the curry paste. This company do not have their own database system and they are using manual receipt system to write the bill. The employees will use a written bill on the book receipt to generate report. The main problem for this company database system is they have a system which is manual receipt system for ordering. After doing some research, the receipt is written manually because they do not have their own database system. So, they will only calculate the total sales from the bills and report it manually. The employees do record the data about daily product that they sell to the customers, but the data is not analyzed. It is because they don't use computer system like Microsoft Excel spreadsheet to save the business data. Objective. The objective that we can collect from the problem statement is, firstly, Design a database system that will help the company to have a systematic data management that consists of all processes that can produce the exact results of what the company is needed. Secondly, the system can help the company to solve the problem of recording data manually to prevent any errors occur when entering data, such as human error. And the last one, to help the company to create a quick and easy database to record data.
I will explain to you about the Entity Relationship Diagram, or we call it ERD, for this project. Why we use the ERD? It is because we want to know how all separate elements are related to each other and how they are working together. In ERD, we want to see that how the flow of this company to keep track of so many different of data. How it works, okay? This ERD is the new concept of record data of this company based on the previous system that the company were using is Microsoft Excel. What the business rule that reflected in this ERD? We will start with the customer entity. As you can see, each customer can be placed one or more order to a product, and each order product can be placed by one and only one customer. The cardinality of customer to order product table is one or many, which means the minimum is the one and the maximum is more than one order that customer could have. Let's start with minimum. It is one because the order product must be met at least by one customer or more. Otherwise, the order product cannot be recorded. Which means if a customer not place an order, how can information of customer will be recorded in this database? And to proceed with another entity, which is order table, it is invalid because the table needs customer ID from the customer table, because the ID is needed to check who's the buyer of the order product. For the order product entity, the minimum of customers that order product may have is 1 and maximum also 1. That's why the cardinality is 1 or 1. Because each order can be placed by the customer only one time every order. You can imagine the confusion that could come if the same specific order had lots of customers. So in this case, there can be only one and only one number of customers to an order product. So that's why the relationship between them is one to many relationship. We can see the primary key of customer entity is the ID, and for the order product entity is the primary key is class ID, product code, and order ID. Why? Because the table is bridge entity, which means that this is the connection entity between order, customer, and product. I will explain to it later. We continue with orders and order product entity. Each order must be shown in one or more order product, and each order product can be shown one and only one order. Let's check the cardinality between the entities. The minimum order can be shown in the order product is 1 because it must have order when a customer orders some product, and the maximum order that can be made is more than 1. Like I said, the customer can place the order one or more times. So the order can show in this table many times. For the cardinality over here, over the order, the minimum is also 1 and the minimum is also 1. The order product may have it is because when a customer places an order but with different product, we will get the same order ID but different product ID. So if we want to check a single order, we need to classify them to another table, which is the order table. If not, it can be confusion for us to identify the order made by a customer. So the relationship between these two entities are one-to-many relationship. The primary key in the order table is order ID, and the foreign key is the delivery ID.
For the next entities are the order product and product. Each product may be in 0 or more order product, and each order product must be in 1 or more product. We check the cardinality. The minimum order product may have been 1 and the maximum is more than 1. When order the product, a certain order can have 1 or many products. Well, for an order product to exist, it must have 1 product, but a lot of different products can be comprised of that order. The next criteria is the minimum product that must have is 0 and the maximum is more than that. A product could be a part of no product, but also can be product of many orders. So that is why we use 0 or many many notation in this diagram. Hence, the relationship between them is many to many relationship. The primary key for product is product code and the foreign key is work ID. Next are each product code must be assigned to 1 or more worker, and each worker may be assigned to 1 or more worker or no worker at all. The cardinality for this side, the minimum of worker may have been 0 and the maximum is more than 1. To make the product, there may be 1 worker or none to handle the product, which means not every worker is assigned to the product. For this cardinality, the minimum is 1 and maximum is also 1 because there must be 1 person is assigned to handle the production of the product. If not, they must be uncontrollable when handle the product. Hence, the relationship between product and worker is 1 to many. The primary key for the worker is worker ID. Next is these two entities. Each order must have 1 and only 1 delivery, and each delivery can have 1 or more order. This side, the minimum of order may have been 1 and the maximum is also 1. This shows that the delivery can only have 1 order each time it delivered the order. If not, when it comes to specific order to delivery, it will be a disaster because we choose many delivery options like Amazon or Post Laju to send 1 order. For this side, the minimum that delivery may have is 1 and the maximum is more than 1 because a delivery can have more than 1 order, like you can choose to deliver 3 order and in the same time and in the same delivery stream. So the relationship between delivery and orders is 1 to many. The delivery primary key is delivery ID because there is specific ID for delivery. In this ERD, there is a bridge entity which is order table. This bridge entity composed of primary key of each of the entities to be connected. So, the order product entity composed the primary key of customer, product, and order. The entity has primary key which is class ID, product code, and order ID, and is also foreign key for the table. This table cannot have single primary key because these 3 attributes is required in this table. We can't use just order ID to be primary key because it is not unique. Also, the class ID and product code because product code and class ID also the order ID can be repeated, so it's not specific to the primary key. But if we use the 3 of them, they can be unique and meet the requirement of to become primary key. In the product entity, there are foreign keys that are worker ID because they are related to each other. Same goes to order entity. The delivery ID is the foreign key because we need to know what delivery ID deliver the order. That's why it needs to be the foreign key.
Assalamualaikum. So I will demonstrate how to open the database system. Okay, this is a login form. For the username, our group fits it to Inang Vision, and for password is Inang68. Okay, this is the navigation form. Interface team was requested by the owner of the company. So to switchboard, this is the switchboard. They have customer data entry, order data entry, total sales, maximum and minimum order, delivery data entry. Okay, so for example, to total sales, this is the total sale for each product. They have 2 products. Close form. Okay, go to navigation, and then to open the form, we go to forms. There are 6 forms. Okay, for example, to add new records, go to open customer form. Okay, this is the customer form. Okay, this is first record, last record, next record, and previous record. Then the button add, save, delete, undo, search, and close form. Okay, for example, to add new records, click here. Okay, for customer ID Saiful 700, first name Mohamad Saiful, last name Abdul Ghani, number phone 017. Okay, address Taman Zamri, City Kedah, City Lunas, Taman postcode 090. Okay. So to confirm the record that have been saved in the data, okay, we close the form and then go to tables and open table customer. Okay, when you then you search this. This is the new data that I entered just now. You close the table and then open the delivery form. Add delivery ID, type of courier, post laju, voucher code, and don't have, delivery fee 5.7, delivery status completed, completion date 9/7, save and close form. Open order form, add. Okay, for order ID customer name Zainal Abidin bin Ahmad, address 8 Lorong Makmur 7, Taman Sri Indah. Product quantity 5, order date 25 June 2020, ship date 27, total payment $25 ringgit, delivery ID MY. Save, close. Okay, open product form. Product form doesn't need any new data entry. So worker form doesn't have open audit form. Okay, for audit product, order ID 201206 PCSEG60, customer ID Yanor 72, product ID PKU01, quantity pack 5, total price 25. Save. Terus go to navigation form again. Then we will have the reports for the data. So we go to reports, report for open customer report, and this is the report that we have. Okay, we can print out, and then go to home again. Open audit product report. Okay, this is the audit product report. The list of customer who ordered a product multiple times. You can print, then hope. Alright, I will show you to delete the data in the record in the data. So go to form, open worker form to the last record and delete, because she is no longer working at the company. So close form, tables, open worker, just. Okay, lastly, I will explain the report based on the selected query. Okay, our group select number 3. Okay, this is the query. We have to create a report based on query. So, report wizard, maximum, next, none, next. So this is the report of maximum and minimum order. Okay, close. Second, question number 5 for total sales. Okay, repeat the same step, and then this is the report. And for question 7, this is the report. Customer from Kedah. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, we have come to the conclusion. We can conclude that database management system that we developed for Inam Vision Enterprise can improve their system in recording their data and information. We also had changed their current manual file system into a database system so that the client can easily make reservations and design projects. There are several benefits that you can get for developing database system to the organization. First, we can improve data sharing and data security in the company. Next, a management system may help to get a quick solution to the database queries. Next, the company will get effective data integration, which is implementing a data management system promotes an integrated picture of an organization's operation. Moreover, It will improve consistent data that compiles with regulations. So, data management systems can provide a better framework for the enforcement of data privacy and security policies. More effective management means better transparency and mitigated risk of breaching regulations. Okay, from this group project, we learn how to use SQL commands, generate forms and reports for the best decision making for the organization. And lastly, we also learn how important teamwork in making a successful database system. That's all. Thank you.
I'm a girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.